Hello, this is Mr. Miller from the Tech and Engineering Department at Davies High School to give you guys a little bit of information about the Tech and Engineering Department. Our classes in the Tech and Engineering Department are grouped into pathways, and the classes kind of fit together in these pathways. We have the construction pathway, the engineering pathway, and the graphic design pathway.
In the graphic design photo pathway, there's 4 different classes that all freshmen can take: Photo 1, Photo 2, Video Communications, and Graphics Communications. All of them are a half credit, so you can easily fit them into your schedule. In all of these classes, we're learning the basics. So in photo, we're learning the basics on the DSLR cameras and Photoshop. Photo 2, we get a little bit more into Lightroom and different settings on the cameras. Video class, we're learning the angles, camera compositions, and editing of videos. And graphics, we are learning the program Adobe Illustrator and attaching those images onto different objects.
Hi, this is Mr. Hall. In the engineering pathway, we have Intro to Engineering Design, Principles of Engineering, Robotics, Civil Engineering and Architecture, the Engineering Capstone, and a co-op experience. But as freshmen, the only ones really available to you will be the Intro to Engineering Design or the Robotics class. The Intro to Engineering class is a full year, 1 credit class where we learn about the engineering design process. We'll learn some more detail on how to do CAD, computer-aided design, and designing things on the computer, and then 3D printing and some other design challenges. In robotics, that is a 1 semester, half credit class where we'll learn the basics of building and programming some robotics with various design challenges into using VEX V5 robotics.
It's Mr. Miller back here to talk about the construction pathway. The classes in this pathway are Woods 1, Woods 2, Construction 1, and Construction 2. The class for freshmen in this pathway is Woods 1, which is a 1 credit full year class. It's worth noting if you wanted to take the construction classes as an upperclassman, the Woods classes are not a prerequisite, but highly recommended. Woods 1, we're learning our fundamental skills and safety to use all the machines in our wood shop, and we build smaller household furniture type projects, household goods that students will be able to take home when they're completed. Next, we're going to do just a quick tour of our department and the classrooms that we have in Davies.
So coming down the hall, we're going past the music departments and coming down from the commons. All of our classrooms are at the end of the hallway here. The woodshop straight ahead. This is Mr. Hall again, so this is the engineering room, E101. Coming into the room, we have a large open collaborative space where we kind of sit in groups and you get to work together on a lot of different projects. So we've got a lot of open space, a lot of different tools and supplies that we can do things. Some storage along the wall there. This corner over here is kind of our printing and testing area for robotics and for 3D printing. And in our 3D printers, there's always something fun going on. We're messing around with different materials and trying different things. So we have 2 different kinds of printers that are fun to play with and figure things out on. And then right there we have our computers for our class, all laptops that are separate from your laptops that we can use for the programs in my classes. And then we got a giant storage room that's a little bit of a mess right there in this video, but it's our storage for all of our classes, and all of our robotics stuff can be wheeled out on those carts.
And right across the hall is the Photo Communications Graphics class, E111, Mr. Langley. And in here there's a bunch of cork boards up with examples of students' work, trying to fill up the whole classroom. We have 23 stations here, so that's the max that we can have in the classroom. And right next door, we have a little studio and workspace for our graphics, all the different machines. In photo, we have 2 backdrops that we can set up. And then back through this side door is the entrance into the woods room.
Hey, this is Mr. Miller again. What you're looking at here is the wood shop at Davies High School, and there's actually a class going on right now. This is a Woods 2 class. You can see all the different machinery in here, drill presses, saws, different types of sanders. Over against that west wall there is the wood lathes. And keep looking around. Back in the corner is our finish room. Here you can see some examples of student projects that are in work. Through that door is storage. You can see there's always something being worked on and something being built in the woodshop here at class. Here's some examples of projects that have been built in woodshop class. And then we're headed back out the hallway where we came in. There's some display cases with examples, again, of student work and projects. There's some 3D printed objects in that case. Then we're out the hall and back to the commons. Thanks for your time, and hope to see you in the fall.